Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to my channel. My name is Jenny. I'm a tropical Western astrologer for those of you that are new to me. For those of you returning, you know that I have never done this before, and I'm so excited. I'm going to be doing a daily update on the astrology of September 2025, the energy update. I'm going to be pulling a card on the astrology. I'm going to be talking about the energy of September because let's be honest, I've been coaching all year long on leading up to this month. This is eclipse season and oh, so much more. So, yes, I've always been saying that there's these five outer planets, four of them are changing sign in 2025. And the fifth one was Pluto that started the whole party in November of 2024, changing into Aquarius once and for all. And so here we are. Five outer planets changing signs within months of each other. This is unprecedented. Us astrologers can't find a time in history when this has happened. And yes, it does suggest new era energy, a whole new beginning. Huge, huge, huge endings and closures for huge, huge, huge new beginnings. It's new earth, it's the new world, it's the new us. It's us connecting with our highest timeline. Okay. It's us connecting with our future self and getting onto that timeline that we know we belong on. So, what I'm going to do first is just give a quick overview of the September 2025 astrology, and then I'll go into each day. Okay. So, I'm going to share the screen. I hope you love the cosmic background. I got all this organized. Hopefully, I'm doing it right. Okay. Hopefully, I know what I'm doing. Okay. And so I'm sharing screen now, and then I'm going up here, right? Yeah, I'm going here, and then I'm going here, and I'm going to share this, and I'm going to present. Here it is, September 2025. Do you love it? Okay, so bear with me. I have not done this before on video, and so hopefully you can follow along quite well. And you can screenshot this so that you can get an overview and you can study this yourself. So I've done the research and have been looking at the cosmos for September 25. And I've been coaching people not only about these five outer planets that I keep talking about changing, the new era and all that stuff, but I've also been coaching people that 2025 equals nine, and now September is nine. These are the endings that the cosmos have been urging us to close the door, stop doing the bad habit, say goodbye to that relationship that is no longer serving you. Get rid of the toxic or the old. Do we need to label it toxic? Maybe we do, but maybe what we're trying to say is that's the old version of us that is no longer going to be serving us in the new chapter. And so September 2025 is the pivotal. This is it. And I want to talk about the bigger picture that it's setting up for as well. Okay, so here we are, September 2025. Eclipse season is coming. Well, it was kickstarted. If you follow my videos, you saw that I said that it technically started on the August 2022 0 degree new moon in Virgo. So that was not an eclipse, but it was very eclipsy. It basically kickstarted eclipse season for September. So we're in it. Okay, we're in it. But here are the actual eclipses of September right here. September 7, we've got a full moon lunar eclipse at 15 degrees Pisces. So you need to know your birth chart. If you don't know your birth chart, by all means, reach out to me because we need to know where these eclipses are hitting our particular birth chart, the area of life. This is where we need to know what we need to close the door on, what we need to say goodbye to so that we can have the big, bold new beginning. And then September 21, we've got the new moon solar eclipse at 29 degrees Virgo. Okay, but sure, there's other things too in September of 2025, and here they are. Okay, Saturn retrograde goes into Pisces on September 1. So the first day of September. So we're going to talk about that for September 1. This is huge. Saturn is already retrograde and it goes back into Pisces on September 1. Mercury moves through Virgo and Libra all of September. It's very, very fast energy. Uranus stations retrograde on September 6. That's like right before the lunar eclipse. That's right. And that's when Uranus stations retrograde. We've got Mars entering Scorpio on September 22. Again, very fast energy, just like Mercury. Fast forward. The inner planets, the personal planets, are all going forward in September. So we're going to talk about that. We've got the Sun entering Libra, and it's the autumn equinox, both happening on September 22. And we've got Venus will enter, this is another inner planet moving very fast, and it's going to enter Virgo on September 19. So that's sort of a quick overview of the other things happening in September, besides, of course, eclipses. So, just to summarize what all of this means, this might sound like a lot of astrological jargon. I just wanted to summarize what this energy of September is here. So, all of the outer planets except for Jupiter will be retrograde in September. Okay. While all of the interpersonal planets are direct. So that's very interesting. The outers are retrograde, the inners are direct. So this might feel like we want to move forward in our personal lives, but there's blocks and restrictions, like bigger blocks, red tape, like the you feel like you can't move forward because of all these big things in your way. It might feel like that in September, you know, also with all this eclipse stuff going on. And then the other thing is it might feel like it's a stall in our plan. But I want to encourage you that you just know that there is a bigger picture here and it's trying to unfold. And it's our higher self asking us for patience and focus and discernment and getting the job done right, not getting the job done fast. So that's what the outer planets versus the inner planets are doing. Inner planets, personal planets, all going forward and straight, quick, quick, quick. That's Venus, that's Mercury, that's Mars, that's the sun, quick, 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 quick. We know this energy well. But then the outer planets, so further away, we're not quite as in tune with them as we are the personal planets. They're all stationing retrograding, asking us to relook, reanalyze, and give it a stalled moment. And I strongly feel that it's actually the cosmos helping us because there's going to be such huge changes in all of our lives in September with these eclipses happening on the 7th and 21st. Of course, it's not on the day of. So for some people it is, but give or take, a 10-day period, stuff happens around eclipses. Stuff comes into our life, stuff ends. Big endings, big closures, big new beginnings, stuff that we never even could have imagined, stuff like this. So I feel like the cosmos are helping us with the outer planets going fast, or sorry, the inner planets going fast, but the outer planets asking us to slow down, have some discernment. Okay. We need to tap into our heart center so that we know what's the best direction for us. We need to have focus. Focus on the monkey mind. The monkey mind is going fast this month. Lots of overthinking, lots of monkey minding. But the outer planets are asking us to have some focus and do this on the daily and have some discernment. So I feel like there's such huge astrology happening in 2025. So, or in September, yes, in 2025, but in September of 2025, this is the crescendo. This is when it changes. This is when all of life is going to change for us. And it's almost like October 1st, 2025 is the new year. It's almost like that. It's almost like here is the new beginning. And it's setting us up for this huge conjunction that's happening in February of 2026. And we're going to be talking about that in these dailies, about how the cosmos are urging us strongly to have the focus, have the patience, work on the thing, set the boundaries, and make some big decisions so that by February 20th, 2026, when there's this huge conjunction that we're going to be talking about, it's going to change everything. And it truly is new era energy. And by then we have built the thing, right? By then we have focused on the thing, right? And I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you go through your birth chart so that you can know where this energy is hitting you. So that's what I'm going to be doing on these dailies. And I'm so excited to be here for you. This is the first time I've ever done this, like I said. So bear with me. I'm learning all the things along with you, and I am setting the structures and building the thing and making the dream a reality every single day and focusing on it every single day, which is exactly what the cosmos are urging us to do. So let's pull a card on just September 2025. Woo, it's coming out. They're coming out. Okay, they're coming out. Here you go. Here you go. We're going to put those back in and we're going to pull a card for September 2025. Here it is. Here it is. Okay, this is the card for September 2025. Knight of Wands in reverse. Oh, can you see it? There it is. Knight of Wands in reverse. So when he's upright, he's not quite the king. So the King of Wands is extremely magnetic and knows how to manifest all the things, and things just come to him so easily. So he's trying to get there, but he's not quite the king and he's not quite as magnetic as he wants to be. So this is sort of how we're feeling. Like we can feel this energy. It's extremely palpable. We're not exactly sure how to get there yet. We're not quite the king yet. I get it. We're all there. Okay. And so that's why I'm here to step you through this energy. I've said so many times, if I had a nickel for every text message that has come through from friends, family, clients going, what the heck is going on with these cosmos? I get it. It's a lot. So that's why I'm here. And we're going to look into every day of September, what is going on with the cosmos. And you're going to see that the first week, the first 7 days of September is so much. And so I'm really looking forward. Just even the first week of September is so much energy. So by all means, stick with me, ask me the questions. And if you like the way that I coach and I teach, then by all means, sign up with me in September because my prices will be increasing in October. I do one-to-one coaching. We can dive deep into all the things. I do astrology readings for chart reading for 1 hour, and I also have a membership. So check out my services, sign up with me this month, and follow me on these daily updates. Okay. September 5. Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Today we are going to be talking about the 5th of September. Every single day in September, I'm giving you an astrological update because eclipse season. So we have a total lunar eclipse on September the 7th. It's coming up, and every single day of the first week of September, there's something quite pivotal happening in the heavens. And so when I was looking at the astrology of September, I said, you know what? If ever there were a time to do daily updates, it is the month of September. So I'm here for you. I'm showing up and I'm telling you not only the astrology, but like how does it feel and how can we work with this? I always say that the planets are our spirit guides. So if that is super woo-woo for you, no problem. I will say, though, that the heavens and the cosmos are moving. They're constantly changing, and so are we. And so, if we can be a reflection of the cosmos are reflecting that down to us, saying the only thing that is constant in this universe is change. So, be like us, and we're going to give you support, and we're going to help you with the feelings and help you with the changes. So, I feel strongly like this first week of September is really helping us to prepare for this total lunar eclipse that's at 15 degrees Pisces on the 7th. So let's see what's shaking. I'm going to share the screen as I do. Share screen, share screen. Okay. So I've learned how to share screen and then I've learned how to bring this over here and then we go like this. Who knows if I'm doing it right, but this is the way I have learned to do it. September 5. Okay. So we're on the 5th day. And we've already had all this stuff happening. I'll move this over here. We've already had, on the first day of September, Saturn moved back into Pisces, and it's going to be there until November 27th. This is part of a bigger picture that I keep talking about with Saturn being in Pisces. And it's helping us to build structures and have boundaries, particularly in the Pisces house placement of our chart, because on February 20th, 2026, we've got Saturn and we have got Neptune coming together at 0 degrees of Aries. That is the creation mark. That is the beginning mark. That is like the rebirth mark. That is the whole new world and new era mark. And so Saturn is reality and Neptune is the dream. So it's making the dream a reality, literally coming together on February 20th, 2026. It's very literal. And it's that creator degree. It's that innocence degree, 0 degree. Whenever you see 0 degree in a birth chart, it shows there's like extreme innocence in the person that you're reading for. And it is an extremely innocent newborn rebirth degree, the 0 degree Airy mark. And we've got, Neptune being dream and Saturn being reality. The dream reality at the extremely innocent creation degree on Feb 20th, 2026. So I feel like this eclipse season is really preparing us to make that dream a reality. And that's why I talked so much about Saturn going back into Pisces. And these eclipses are happening in Pisces with the North Node in Pisces. We're really being encouraged by the cosmos to be like a Pisces, high vibing Pisces, very compassionate, very forgiving. Let it go, let it goddess, let it be. Have that song on repeat. Also, what's happened before September 5th, we've had Mercury going into Virgo and squaring Uranus. This is a test, shall we say? Do we want to call it a test? Or it's like we're at school now. We're at school, and our monkey minds might really be on overdrive. We might be overthinking. We might be very nitpicky. We might be very perfectionist right now. Or are we embracing a huge mindset shift at the time of this eclipse? Because there are mindset shifts, oh, plenty, thanks to Jupiter coming in. And we're going to talk about that coming up on the September 7th lunar eclipse update. But for today, September 5, Mars is in Libra in detriment and it is squaring. So it's already been in Libra. Okay, Mars has already gotten into Libra, which it does not like being in there. Detriment means it doesn't like being. Mars does not like being in Libra. And it is squaring. That's a square. It's a hard aspect in astrology. Squaring Jupiter in Cancer, but Jupiter is exalted in Cancer. Jupiter loves being in Cancer. So in this case, Jupiter is stronger than Mars. Mars is a malefic. So you'd think, Mars is the god of war. So you'd think the god of war would be stronger than Jupiter. Nope, because Jupiter is stronger in Cancer. Jupiter is exalted in Cancer and it's a square. So you'd think that since it's a difficult astrological, it feels difficult when Mars and Jupiter square each other. It's normally difficult. And so normally Mars would win because Mars loves war and Mars loves to fight. But since Jupiter is stronger in Cancer, no, Jupiter is going to win this square. So the square off between Jupiter and Mars, some of you might go toward the Mars. Some people out there in the world, not you listening, no way, Jose, but people out there in the world, Mars might win, right? And so when Mars is in Libra, we get a lot of passive aggression. Oh, dear Lord. When Mars is in Libra, a lot of overreaction and moodiness, okay? But so this square off between Jupiter and Mars could help the rest of us seek fairness and balance. Okay, and the thing is, when we are listening to our intuition and we feel a square off between Mars and Jupiter, we're like, I'm a little bit off balance here. Okay, my sleep's been off. Okay, my nutrition's a little bit off. Okay, I haven't been going to the gym. You're listening to your intuition when this square is happening. So you don't overreact and you don't have a knee-jerk reaction. You don't go to the programming and what you're doing is you're focusing your thoughts and you're focusing on your intuition. You're saying, hey, I'm a little bit off balance here. And you're listening to your intuition, whatever your intuition's telling you to do. So, for instance, me, I sleep horrifically this past week. And I always do, especially at a full moon lunar eclipse. A full moon, I always sleep bad, but it's usually one night or maybe two nights. But when it's a lunar eclipse, I don't sleep. Like it's like a insomnia has taken over. So thank you to the eclipse gods. And so I'm going to listen to my intuition on this beautiful day of September 5th, and I'm going to take that nap and I'm going to take that rest because that's what the square off between Jupiter and Libra can feel like. And that's what the eclipse is, demanding us to do is to listen to these cosmos that are building up. All those things I said at the beginning of this video here, it's Saturn and Mercury and Virgo and overthinking, and we could feel very off balance and we could be fighting with everyone, including the people at the grocery store. Or maybe we could be listening to our intuition, knowing we're off balance, needing some rest, needing some water, needing to slow down, right? So this is eclipse season, folks. We're 2 days away, September 5th, with this square off between Jupiter and Mars. It's all of this is an explanation as to why people are fighting at the Costco parking lot. And this is evidence as to why people are acting the way they are. So, isn't this wonderful to have astrology guidance and to listen to your intuition today? Listen, get balanced today however you can, even if it means drinking a little bit more water. If that's all you can do today, that's going to help you with your balance because the big kahuna's coming up in 2 days. And there's more tomorrow. Wait till you hear what's tomorrow is. It's a huge one tomorrow. So it's just like, it's so mind-blowing what's happening in the cosmos in this first week of September. Tomorrow's a biggie. And then, of course, the 7th is the lunar eclipse. I've already been working on the video for that particular. It's probably up on YouTube's by now. So watch it because there's all signs forecast on the actual eclipse. So now I'm pulling a card for September 5th. This is a tarot card and an oracle card guidance for September 5th with that new square off with Jupiter and Mars. Okay, here's the card for September the 5th. It is the Lovers upright. Oof, the Lovers upright. So love life, but it's also a decision. Whenever the Lovers card comes up, it's a major arcana, so you listen, right? When a major arcana comes up, you listen because it's like the universe is trying to talk to you. Look, there's an angel up in the heavens trying to talk to you. The Lovers always indicates a decision needs to be made, and maybe it's about your lover. It's about your love life. A decision needs to be made. So slow down today. Today is a slow down day. Get balanced today. Don't make any decisions about your love life that are off balance, please. Please know that tensions are high. People are not themselves. I'm not myself. I just told you, like, I don't sleep. So, I'm doing okay here, but like, whew, it's like I'm not myself. And so people are not themselves. And I know the cosmos, and I'm coaching you with the cosmos. And, I need to rest. So don't make any big decisions about your love life. Maybe there is something, or maybe, you haven't been making that decision and you need to make a decision about your love life. Okay, it's about a decision and it's about your love life. So please do get balanced today, get your rest, drink that water, go to the gym, do whatever you got to do. And I'll pull an oracle as well. Tarot and oracle, just for one last little bit of advice today. Kuan Yin. Oh, yeah. So she's the goddess of compassion. She is so Pisces. Kuan Yin is so Pisces. We all need to become like high vibing Pisces at the time of this total lunar eclipse. We all just need to let it go. We all just need to let go, let God ask, and we need to forgive, and we just need to close the door. So there might be a decision that you need to make about your love life. Please do so with compassion. Here's what Kuan Yin says. I recognize suffering in order to release it. Curiosity breeds compassion. Oh, that's so beautiful for today. Make your decisions with compassion. Take your rest. Don't do off balance things today. We're all feeling off balance. Get some sleep. I've got to go have my nap now. Come back for September 6th. Wait till you hear what happens on September 6th. So the day before the eclipse, wait till you hear what happens on September 6th. Hope you're enjoying these videos. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye.